Kabul, a city full of mysteries. For every seeker, curiosity and patience are essential to uncover the hidden layers behind mud brick walls and along dusty alleyways. In this documentary we will explore the palace of the King of Bukhara, the last Emir of Bukhara, who lived in exile in Afghanistan in 1921. His country, once a northern neighbor of Afghanistan, no longer exists. It was divided between Tajikistan and Uzbekistan during the formation of the Soviet Union. On the outskirts of the city, panoramic views show fortresses with outer defensive walls and towers nestled among farmlands and orchards. The fortress is surrounded by tree-lined paths filled with walnut and mulberry trees. Locals refer to this area as the Garden of the King of Bukhara, or Garden of the Emir of Bukhara, or Sarkari Garden. The Palace of the King of Bukhara, or the Emir of Bukhara, located in Kali Fatu, is one of the lesser-known yet important historical sites in western Kabul. This historical complex was built during the reign of Emir Abul Rahman Khan, and then King Amanullah Khan, and is known for its blend of semi-modern Islamic architecture with traditional influences. The vast estate once spanned around 24 jeribs, about 12 hectares, and included a palace, mosque, and royal quarters. The design and facades of this structure reflect a fusion of traditional Islamic architecture and the semi-modern style of the Amanullah era, a fusion that marked Kabul during his reign. Compared to earlier buildings, the style is simpler yet more authentic. The use of mud bricks and local materials, arched structures, fireplaces, and interior plasterwork are all characteristic elements of the architecture of that period. This complex reflects the cultural and political interactions between Afghanistan and Bukhara during its historical period and is considered an architectural heritage from a transitional era. Muhammad Alam Khan, the Emir of Bukhara, lived in exile in this garden and palace for over 20 years. The family of Emir Alam Khan ruled for a century before the Emirate of Bukhara was annexed by the Russian Empire in 1867. At first, Emir Alam Khan viewed the Bolshevik Revolution of 1917 as an opportunity to pursue his goal of establishing an Islamic caliphate throughout the region. However, he soon realized that the revolutionaries' social and economic reforms were in stark contrast to his conservative views. He began to resist, but his forces were no match for the Soviet Red Army, which occupied Bukhara in 1920, forcing the emir to flee. After an unsuccessful attempt to rally opposition in the eastern part of his country, he accepted an invitation from King Amanullah Khan of Afghanistan to visit Kabul. In 1921, he crossed the Tajikistan border into Afghanistan. Alam Khan never imagined that his visit to Kabul would turn into permanent exile. Initially, he and his companions settled near the royal palace in the Murad Khani area, west of the Kabul River. During what became a lasting exile, the emir sought foreign support. Emphasizing that the Soviet Union was a mutual enemy, he repeatedly requested assistance from British India. This eventually led to his relocation to Kali Fatu, a more secluded area, away from public attention. King Amanullah Khan envisioned forming a confederation of Central Asian countries centered around Afghanistan. Despite having signed a friendship treaty with the Soviets, Afghanistan was secretly supplying weapons to the people of Bokhara and anti-Soviet insurgents in the former Russian province of Turkestan. In 1921, 1300 Hijri, the Red Army carried out a massive suppression of the Bokhara revolutionaries. After 23 years of exile in Kabul, the king of Bokhara passed away in 1322 Hijri, 1943 CE, at the age of 63 and was buried in Shohada-e Salehin cemetery. Despite his final wish to be returned to his homeland, his body remained in Kabul. The Bokhara Palace, a symbol of pride, resistance, and solidarity between the people of Afghanistan and Bokhara, experienced heavy damage from around 1991, 1370 Hijri, to 2016, 1395 Hijri. In the early 2010s, the Kabul municipality began restoring the palace. Restoration of the mosque also started in 1395 Hijri and was completed in about 6 months, overseen by the National Development Company with support from the Ministry of Information and Culture. The Bokhara Palace in Kali Fatu is not just an architectural masterpiece, it is a shared history between us and Bokhara. By preserving and restoring this site, we take a meaningful step toward safeguarding Kabul's historical identity.